morning and many thanks for joining me again on Debbie's Grill, where we talk about issues that concern the state, void of politics, fear or favor. Now, Ken Ofori's recovery after surgery may take up to 3 months. His wife asserted. So we all know that Ken Ofori has been leveled with, allegedly, have been leveled with some charges that has to do with corruption related cases in relation to the National Cathedral and some other critical issues. Now we were here and it got to our notice that he's not feeling well. He has been diagnosed with prostate cancer and that he cannot be available for interrogation or investigation with the Office of the Special Prosecutor. And the Special Prosecutor came out to brief the state on that. And according to Ken Ofori, the actual date should be postponed to 18th of this month. Unfortunately enough, today is 18th June. And information reaching us now is it will take him 3 months for us to see Ken Ofori Atta in this country. And this is not coming from, he said he's sick, but this is not a medical report that is coming from the health sector. This is a report that is coming from his wife. So the question is his wife now the medical doctor? Or maybe she is an assistant to the doctors, taking care of his husband and then ensuring that he's physically fit. You see, this is how bad it looks like. And this is where we've gotten to. Someone allegedly involved in a corruption-related cases is now telling us what to do when he should be called for interrogation, the time he is supposed to be around. And we feel it's okay, we feel it's enough. Whilst if this should be an ordinary Ghanaian, you would have been arrested for so long. And as the investigation is going on, you will be remanded. You will be at the forecourt. You'll be in prison whilst investigation is ongoing. But here lies the case. Because he's a top official, I guess so. So he can tell us when he's coming. When he feels like he's okay for investigation to go on. For interrogation to go on between himself and the Office of the Special Prosecutor. That is when he will avail himself. And we think it's good. The most surprising thing is, it is not from the health practitioners. I'm still doubting if truly he's sick. Because the announcement of his illness was not formally communicated to the state. It was a letter written to whom it may concern. Not to the Office of the Special Prosecutor, not to Ghanaians, but to whom it may concern. And if you think truly you are sick, who is supposed to, send info to the Office of the Special Prosecutor? I feel like it should be formally presented. But it was flying around on social media. But it's a boldly caption on top, whom it may concern. And we feel like it's okay. And now the information reaching us is that it will take him 3 months. So it means we should be waiting till he's fit. And I wouldn't be surprised after this 3 months, there will still be an excuse. Yes, there will definitely be an excuse. Because you know why? We are not serious as a country. No, we are not. We are not serious. When it has to do with corruption related cases, we are not. We see it as a mere joke. And this is why corruption is on a rise. I believe maybe we feel happy when we are being ranked. I mean, countries that has corruption dominating in them, and then you see Ghana on top, and we are happy. I believe that is what we want to be seeing. Ken Ofori Atta should be in the country by now, but we are waiting. It's like you going to you catching a thief stealing something, and then he tells you that I'm going to bath and come wait for me, and then you are waiting. You are waiting for a thief, knowing very well that when he gets out, he's not coming back. But we are comfortably waiting for him. He's going to bath and come, so we are waiting till he comes. We are still there. That is exactly what is going on. I'm not calling anyone a thief, but that is a clear indication. Because if you are being identified in relation to criminal cases or corrupt cases or whatever it is, you should make yourself available. If Ken of Riata is saying that he is sick, are we not having good, doctors in this country that can treat him? We have good doctors, right? That can treat him here in the country. Even in the country, it's not even necessary for him to go to the hospital. We have some officials that have their personal doctors. They have their personal nurses that comes around to treat them anytime they have health complications. And it can equally be in that order. But no. And you see, this is why some Ghanaians are saying that it looks as if the law favors some people. And then the law goes, it does not actually go in favor of the poor, but then it goes in favor of rich people. That is how it is. And that is what we are seeing. Because trust me, if it were to be a cocoa farmer somewhere, it were to be a teacher, even a nurse or whoever it is, being involved in such cases, oh, by now you are still there. You are still there. But we are waiting. They said 3 months. After the surgery, he will last there for some around 3 months. I wouldn't be surprised if we will keep dragging this issue till next year. And this is where the office of the special prosecutor needs to stand on his grounds. This is a time where he has to tighten his measures. Tighten your belt. I'm not in your office, so I cannot say whether your office is being intruded by any political party or whatever it is. But this is a time where you need to stand. Because that is why you are there. That is your job. They are paying you for that. And I'm sure every month we pump money into that particular office. But we see nothing. I'm not the only one seeing nothing. I'm not the only one seeing anything there. I think by now, the office of the special prosecutor should be bowing his head in shame. Because for 8 good years, we cannot even account for one person we prosecute in this country. Not even an ant, no. And I know till Ken Ofori Atta will be declared guilty. He's not yet guilty. But make yourself available. That is it. Is this something we should be dragging back and forth with? No. Make yourself available. Who knows, maybe after the interrogation with the office of the special prosecutor, you'll be declared free. Who knows? Well, allegedly, we know that money has been pumped into the National Cathedral and we saw nothing. But maybe you can provide your facts and everything, and at the end of the day, you are free. If only there can be a vivid proof to we Ghanaians that you are not involved in that. All those such charges were leveled against you. Then we know that we don't have any issue with you at all. But in a case where you are sick, the next day it's another issue. We should give you 3 months. And I'm sure after this 3 months, there will still be another issue. Definitely, there will be another issue because that is the cycle they are creating now. And I will say they are found fooling us. Imagine this were to be in other countries. You would have been arrested for so long ago. Even at the hospital there, they will bring you back to this country. But no. We are quiet. We don't care. We are waiting, patiently waiting till he comes back. Then we can continue with what we are doing. And we think that is right for us as a country. We think that is the only way to go about this issue. Waiting for someone who have been leveled with this kind of charges. And at the end of the day, the person comes to tell you that I'm not feeling well. Give me 3 months. And you said, okay, I'll give you 3 months. And I feel like it's like we don't have good practitioners here in the medical sector that can treat him. But we have people treating prostate cancer in this country. We have them. Aside the health sector that I know, the local side, they do. They do all those things. So he can equally be treated in Ghana. The best thing is for him to arrive. And now they are telling us that 3 months. Now to the office of the special prosecutor. We are watching you. Whether you are going to give him this 3 months again. Then after that, I don't know what will be the next steps you are going to take. But this is it. The citizens of this country are already losing some kind of trust when it has to do with this prosecution and stuff, especially in the office of the special prosecutor. It's better you do your job and do it well. Because we cannot be paying or pushing money into that office and it's going down the drain. Thank you for making time with me on the vision.